Hey guys, welcome back to the Motobeek Escape Artist. My name is Andre and I built a thing. This is my new camper box for the Caddy, and it took me 3 full days and probably another 4 full days of design and measurement and getting all the parts together and all of that sort of stuff. So it is a fair amount of work that went into it. Now, I didn't film any of it because I never thought I would get it to this point, and I didn't want to end up with a half done video if I'm going to have a half done box. I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to take photos and I'll put some on the screen for you as we go. But man, I'm super stoked. Now, I got to preface this by saying I have never built anything like this before. I did have some tools. I had a jigsaw, I had a router, and I had a drill, and that's pretty much all I used to build this thing. The total weight of the box is 48.6 kilos, so it's not exactly lightweight, but it's also not as heavy as some of the other boxes out there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's come out, but let me talk to you a little bit more about how I arrived here. So when I bought the Caddy, I wanted to put something in that would make camping super easy and give me lots of storage and give me at least a single, if not a double bed platform. All right, so there we go. So I proceeded to measure the inside and to figure out exactly what I could do and how big I could go. And yeah, there's so many different options out there for camping boxes and camping designs and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll do a single sort of lengthways box that extends out into a double. Now, I didn't want to do that because I don't like all of the weight being on one side of the vehicle. I wanted something that the weight is distributed over the entire width of the vehicle. So I ended up with this design. So it's a full width design. The floor is 1100 wide and the top is 1400 wide. So it's fitted, and we're going edge to edge with the bed platform, which is really cool. I built it out of 17mm form ply, F14 form ply, so it's incredibly strong, incredibly durable, and it's relatively easy to work with. So yeah, guys, I built this by hand, and I'm very happy with it, totally happy with it. Obviously, cosmetically, there's a lot of stuff I could have done better, but with the skill I've got and with the tools I've got, this is as good as it's going to get. So I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good. There are still a lot of things I am going to do to it and clean up and change over time, but for now it's working, it's functional, and it does what I needed to do. But you know, let me show you around and let me show you what it is. Alright guys, so like I said to you before, I wanted something full width of the van, but I didn't want to occupy the entire floor space with the camping box. I do want a lot of space on the inside just for, you know, storing stuff and camping and putting stuff in, and you know, if I go to Bunnings and I want to put something in, I can. You know, you want to make the most of a little van like this. And you know, the Caddies aren't large, but they're really big if you maximize the space. So what I wanted to do was to have a bed platform that was a single or a double, whatever I wanted, but I wanted lots of storage underneath. So what I've done is I've put in a drawer, a full width drawer on very, very heavy duty brackets, and let me show you what that looks like. Ready? And there we go. Massive. So the drawer itself is 1 meter by 1 meter, and it's huge. It is so big. There's so much space in here, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, just for scale, I've got a full-size inflatable camping mattress in here. It's massive. It is really, really large, and I love that it comes out all the way. It just makes packing and unpacking so much easier having something like this. It's brilliant. Totally brilliant. So I don't know if you can see, but over here I've got some tied points, So those are just sort of nylon webbing that I've doubled up and twisted around a few times and then put it back. And I've just attached it to the sides for some tie points. I've got 6 of those around the box, just so I can tie stuff down if I needed to. And on the surface I've got some anti-slip stuff, because you don't want your gear slipping around while you're driving and moving around. It's really annoying, so I put that in. Okay, so one of the major design features that I really wanted for the van was to be able to have a full width bed. All right, but the thing is, I only need that for about maybe 10% of my camps. Normally it's just me. So having a whole double bed platform that extends and all that stuff is just pointless for me, because I just don't need it. I just need a single bed with the option of having a double when someone joins me, like my wife or a friend or whatever the case is. So the design process for that was a little complicated, and I'll put it up on the screen for you, just how it all worked together and how I decided to design it. But basically I measured from the surface of the box to the highest point of the ceiling and got that measurement. That then gave me the dimensions for how high I can have something swing forward. So let me show you what I mean. Like I said to you, what I did is I measured from the top of the bed surface to the tallest part of the roof, and that gave me the sort of distance that I could have in here, which also set the distance how long this could be. But the result of that whole process is this. Let me show you. So we've got this little backrest here, and that then folds forward, and there we go. There's our bed extension. So that extends all the way into the front of the footwell. Oh, I think it's great. So I'll do this one as well. I've just got to pull the seat forward a little bit. I'll do the second section as well. And there we go. So guys, there we go. There's my transforming camping bed. I think it's really cool. So this gives me the ability to, you know, flip this guy back, and I've got a single bed or a double bed, and I can climb in here and have a little seat, have a little backrest, chill out in the van if I wanted to, and still have tons of space in the front here for gear and equipment and whatever else I need. Let me put this guy back as well. Cool. So now in here there's space for 2 people to have a chill, to have a relax, and the backboards become the bed rest, which I thought was quite cool. So there we go, guys. What do we think of that? Now, like I said to you, the bed platform is edge to edge in the van, so that just maximizes the width of whatever you've got in there. The actual bed extensions are 60 centimeters wide, which covers 90% of most camping mattresses, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, from the edge of the back to the front of the bed extension is 1.9 meters. So it's plenty. It's absolutely plenty. I probably made it longer than I needed to, but I wanted to accommodate whatever mattress I'm deciding to use. So there we go, guys. Camping box. Let me join you around the back. There's still a bit of cosmetic stuff I have to do with the box, but from a functional perspective, everything works, everything does what it needs to do. There's a couple of changes I'm going to make in terms of the hinge mechanisms and where they attach and how that all works, but the theory is still there, and I love the forward folding bed. It gives me a single or a double. It keeps the weight down, it keeps the size down. It's functional in terms of you can sit in there and have a relax and have a lounge. Oh, it's wicked. I'm super happy with what I've done here. And the addition of this massive garage underneath without losing any of the floor space, I think is brilliant. Like I said, not my idea. I've seen this done many times, but I never thought I'd be able to do it. So if you've got a camper van, or you're planning a conversion, just do it yourself, guys. It's actually really easy. It's really easy. The hardest part of this whole thing was deciding what to do and how to do it. But once that was done, it was super simple. And now I have a very, very solid camping platform, camping box, storage solution for when I go camping. And we've got a long trip planned in June, which hopefully I'll bring you along for, and you can see this thing in action over an extended period of time, like 3 or 4 weeks. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy that I was able to finish it and to get it to this point. And yeah, guys, I hope you like that. If there's any questions about it or about the design, if you'd like the plans, just put that in the comments for me. I'll happily share what I've done here. And yeah, any suggestions, anything I should do in future with this guy, you let me know. Put them in the comments, and yeah, hopefully we'll see lots of this guy in the future. Thanks, guys. Great to be here.